Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on May the 18th, 2021. Media reports on Amazon stocks to buy MGM Studios. Amazon is in talks to buy MGM, reported by the information site in a source. The publication notes that the status of negotiations between Amazon and MGM is unclear for now. MGM Studios is one of the oldest film companies in the United States. It owns the rights to screen novels about James Bond, as well as a catalog of classic films including the series Rocky and The Pink Panther. MGM's shareholders consist of Anchorage Capital Group, Highland Capital Management, and Souls Alternative Asset Management. The information estimates the likely deal to be worth between $7 billion and $10 billion. In January, Forbes reported that Amazon Prime Video and Amazon Studios Senior Vice President Mike Hopkins was in initial talks with MGM. Toyota's shares peak in success during the deficit. Toyota Motors shares rose for a third straight session to a record high on Tuesday as investors continued to bet on the Japanese automaker's ability to cope with global chip shortage better than its rivals. Japan's leading company by market capitalization and the world's biggest carmaker has weathered the chip shortage better than many of its competitors and forecasts to return to pre-crisis profit levels this year. Toyota stocks rose 2.3% to a record high of 8,850 yen, $81, surpassing the previous peak reached in 2015. The rise in Toyota's stock helped lift the shares in other car makers, which have come under pressure due to competition from electric cars. Shares in Honda and Nissan Motor were up 2–3%. The rally also reflects investor interest in internal combustion engine automakers around the world as cheaper offerings than Elon Musk's Tesla. Stock markets rise as coronavirus weakens in Asia. Asian shares rose on Tuesday, brushing aside concerns over a rise in regional coronavirus infections, while inflation worries helped gold prices rise to 3-month highs. Stocks in Europe and the U.S. look set to follow, with FTSE and Eurostoxx 50 futures up around 0.7%. Futures on the S&P 500 were up 0.33%. MSCI Asia Pacific's broadest index outside Japan rose 1.56% after a mixed session on Monday, but still hasn't recovered its losses of the past few weeks amid new clusters of COVID-19 cases that are prompting countries to impose new antivirus restrictions. Meanwhile, Japan's Nikkei index rose 2.3% thanks to solid earnings reports. On Monday, the Dow cut some losses as investors' bets on cyclical versus growth stocks continued amid fears that inflation may force the Federal Reserve to act sooner rather than later. The Dow Jones fell 0.16%, the S&P 500 0.25%, and the Nasdaq Composite 0.38%. Gold rallies to monthly highs and aims even higher. Gold showed fire again on Monday, hitting a more than 3-month high, adding optimism to long positions in the market that a return to $1,900 is possible after all. Benchmark gold futures on the New York COMEX exchange settled at $1,867.60, up 1.6%. The spot gold price reflecting real-time bullion trading was $1,866.62. Traders and fund managers sometimes determine gold's direction by looking not at the futures but at the spot price, which reflects the value of bullion for prompt delivery. The gold breakout started on Sunday night in New York as the Asian session of the new week began. But even before that, long positions in the yellow metal had an interesting couple of weeks on the back of controversy over accelerating U.S. inflation after a lot of favorable data.